welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Those gonna be best, that I like cartoons. Those, like SpongeBob, Tom and Jerry. But among my top three most favorite cartoons, it has to be Looney Tunes. I watched it since I was a little kid. I still watch it to this day. It's something I can enjoy watching. By the way, if you hear a whooshing sound in the background, that's my fan. It has been hot as balls where I'm at. I think almost 90 degrees. So I'm hoping my mic doesn't pick it up, but that's what it is. It's hot. But today we're reacting to the top 10 most disturbing facts about Looney Tunes. So I'm pretty excited to watch this, and yeah, let's just get right into it.
Hey, wait just minute. ¿Qué les?
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 dark facts about Looney Tunes that will ruin your childhood.
Hey, there's something awfully screwy going on around here.
I like those fellows. All the time having fun.
Flattery'll get you nowhere.
Yeah, stereotypical.
And you can't fool me again.
For this list, we'll be looking at the grimmer details about the Looney Tunes franchise that may change how you see these cartoons. If there are some Looney Tunes facts that disturb you, tell us about them in the comments, Doc. Now on to the top 10. Let's roll.
If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below.
If you like what you're watching, sub to this channel.
Number 10. Too risque for kids. The original batch of Looney Tunes cartoons were made between 1930 to 1969. Although shorts were frequently shown to kids before movies and theaters, some of the humor would go over their heads.
Hey, what do you say, Bing?
I haven't seen that.
Pardon me.
Standards were different for TV broadcasts. When Looney Tunes began airing on television, the shorts would often be re-edited because of their content.
Hey, you guys, about it. Wait, it's sabotaging.
Adult humor, dark jokes, and things no longer considered politically correct were often censored or omitted entirely. Although uncensored versions can be found more readily these days online and on DVDs, it's disturbing to realize that the cartoons we grew up with may not have been the originals. Number 9.
Yeah, you think how like back then you could see, people pew. I can't say the word, you're just gonna ban me, but you could see them, putting out their and just, shooting each other. It's just crazy how now you can't even see it on TV, because of, events that have happened. But I think it's understandable for sure.
Looney Tunes characters changed a word's meaning.
How am I ever going to catch that screwy duck?
Precisely what I was wondering, my little Nimrod.
One of Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck's most frequent nemesises is the buffoonish hunter Elmer Fudd. Because of this, the hapless hunter has had insults like Nimrod lobbed at him on multiple occasions.
Hey, there's something awfully screwy going on around here.
However, the term may not mean what you think, or at least it didn't before Bugs Bunny cartoons popularized it. In the Bible, Nimrod was the grandson of Noah and was renowned as a great hunter. The characters referring to Elmer as Nimrod was sly sarcasm.
Gosh, ain't I a stinker?
However, viewers unfamiliar with Nimrod's biblical origins began using the word as an insult, likening a Nimrod to a slow, dim-witted person like Elmer Fudd. It's quite a legacy.
You took a little rascal.
Number 8. Original Tweety. Tweety
I've
Bird
seen
is the
Tweety.
sweet yellow bird who is often paired with Sylvester the Cat in their cartoons.
Oh, you much too smart for him, huh, Putty Cat? Hello, Mr. Putty Cat. What you doing down there?
However, before he tawdry saw dat Putty Cat, Tweety's original look was very different. Tweety first debuted in the short A Tale of Two Kitties, opposite two cats inspired by Abbott and Costello's personalities.
Yeah, Babbitt, I want to eat. I love to eat. Well, then, go up and get the bird out of that nest, and we'll eat.
During this short, we were introduced to the little bird's signature catchphrase and familiar voice.
I thought I saw a Putty Cat.
Come on.
I did. I tore a putty cat.
I want like low pitch though.
However, everything else about him was slightly different. Tweety lacked any feathers, and his name was Orson? We can see why
Orson.
Warner Brothers elected
Orson
for
Bird.
his more colorful appearance and memorable name down the line. Number 7, Looney Tunes, not tunes. Looney Tunes has been around
Oh
for
my
90
God,
years
yes.
now.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight it gives me extreme pleasure to present our intrepid.
So you'd think everyone would be familiar with its name and how to spell it, right? Well, think again. People
I
think
remember
that
this.
the tunes part of the title should be spelled like the tune in the word cartoon. Given that the words are homophones and Looney Tunes are synonymous with
Or
cartoons,
T-O-O-N,
it's an easy mistake to make.
Now, devil, control yourself. That's no way to act. Now, take it easy. I can explain everything.
However, there are those who believe that the spelling snafu is an example of the Mandela effect, a phenomenon of collective false memory where some believe reality has been altered at some point.
To be honest, I remember it being Tunes, Looney Tunes, Tunes. What do you guys remember? Let me know in the comments. It's really interesting.
Flattery'll get you nowhere. And you can't fool me again.
We'd be curious what believers have to say about the spelling of Looney Tunes' musically named sister series, Merry Melodies, as well as Disney's Silly Symphony. Number 6, mostly male. While this may not exactly come as a surprise, it can be easy to forget that the vast majority of classic Looney Tunes
true.
characters are male. There are a few exceptions. Early cartoons featured Granny, who owns Tweety, and Penelope Pussycat, the frequent object of Pepe Le Pew's unwanted affection.
Darling, you found me. A sweet.
Oh, God, Pepe.
A clever. We will never part again. I could be wrong, you know.
But both are comparatively minor characters. It's only in recent spin-offs such as Space Jam or Tiny Toon Adventures that female characters began to gain more of a presence.
A girl? Welcome to the 90s.
The classic Looney Tunes shorts will always have their charm, but once you notice the lack of female characters, you might not look at them the same way again.
Hey, wait a just minute. ¿Qué es?
Number 5, One Beer. Since Tiny Toon Adventures is a Looney Tunes spin-off, we're counting it. We've already mentioned that the
I think it should be
franchise has
number
had
one, probably
problems
number
with
5.
censorship. Tiny Toons was no exception. One episode called Elephant Issues was banned for the One Beer segment after people became aware of the touchy subject matter.
Let's drink it. Drink it? But Buster, this isn't like you. I know, but in this episode, we're showing the evils of alcohol.
It was a very special segment meant to warn kids away from the dangers of drinking. Mixing that kind of thing with cartoons is always a dicey business.
Are we wasted or what? Ah! Just pass the brewski, bub.
And it doesn't help that it's been rumored that the show's staff didn't like writing very special episodes.
This is so weird. One beer and the whole world looks screwy.
How did this one go wrong? Well, 3 young toons drink a beer and drive off a cliff. They reveal they're all right in the end, but that's still really dark. Number 4, Porky's Stutter.
I get what they were trying to do. The idea was good on paper. It has a good message, but the execution was horrible. It was so bad.
Porky Pig is the lovable, mild-mannered character that often closes out Looney Tunes shorts.
That's all,
That's all, folks.
He also acts as the straight man to characters like Daffy Duck. But Porky's most famous feature is his noticeable stutter. What you may not know is that the stutter wasn't just a character affectation. Joe Doherty, the first voice actor to play the pig, had a stutter in real life and brought that to the character.
This is your lucky day. Opportunity is nothing.
Unfortunately for Doherty, he couldn't control his stutter, which resulted in his recording sessions lasting hours and becoming more expensive.
That's rough.
I better hurry. I just got 10 minutes to catch my plane.
The rising costs led to him being replaced by the more familiar Mel Blanc, who was able to stutter on cue. Number 3, the Speedy Gonzales controversy. When Cartoon Network gained the rights to air Speedy Gonzales
Speedy
cartoons,
Gonzales.
they decided against including his shorts in their programming. While the company said that his cartoons didn't do well in the ratings, they also had concerns the character may be culturally insensitive. There's no denying that Speedy's original gold tooth design was ridiculously offensive.
Wait, he has the Edgar. Wait, rewind that. Man has the Edgar haircut before it became popular. Wait, if you guys don't know what I mean, I'll put it side to side. That's hysterical. Wow.
Ridiculously offensive. And his cousin, Slowpoke Rodriguez, could also be perceived as promoting stereotypes.
When do we eat? I'm hungry.
There's lots of food in the refrigerator, but you got to get by the pussycat to get him.
That's good.
Casa de
I
Gonzales.
get it. I'm hungry.
However, fans from the Hispanic community voiced their support for Speedy when they found out his shorts would largely be absent from Cartoon Network. Fortunately, fans of this fast mouse saw his cartoons race back onto network programming in 2002. Number 2.
What up?
Things
As a fellow Mexican, I love Speedy Gonzales. I don't find him offensive in any single way, shape, or form.
that take your life. It's no secret that Looney Tunes
these guys.
features a lot of cartoon violence.
Boom, you stupid rabbit! Like this!
Some of that mayhem involved firearms. Still, it can get darker than a lot of people remember. During some cartoons, the characters either threaten to or actually end it all with a dangerous weapon. Bugs and Yosemite Sam play Russian roulette in one short. Daffy even blasts himself as part of a gag. If you're into dark humor, these still may be pretty funny to you. But we definitely understand why the prospect of showing these shorts to children is tricky. Many of these macabre cartoons ended up being censored for years.
That's terrific, Daffy. They loved it. They want more. I know, but I can only do it once.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe to Coconut. Subscribe to Mr.Coconut.
Number 1.
Okay, I want to preface this by saying this is going to be really, really offensive. So please, viewers, give us advice for this one.
The Censored 11. Although we've discussed the occasional edited moment already, the Censored 11 are a different animal altogether. These 11 Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies shorts feature racial and ethnic stereotypes.
Sorry, Doc.
While they're not the only Warner Brothers cartoon to make use of politically incorrect depictions, these shorts made offensive representations essential to their plots, so much so that we can't show them here. Since executives couldn't avoid the fact that these cartoons were intrinsically linked to stereotypes and racist caricatures, they were pulled from broadcast in 1968. None of these shorts have been shown officially on TV since then, but there are still traces of them across the internet and old video formats. These cartoons stand as reminders of an offensive chapter in Looney Tunes history.
Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments.
thanks.
And hey,
I think it wasn't too bad. Like, most of them were like really kind of soft things. Sure. Really fun video to watch. Think about my favorite reaction so far. It's for sure always gonna be my favorite cartoon to watch in my free time. The only other cartoon that's better is Tom and Jerry. That's goated. Best cartoon. I don't care what you guys say. Best cartoon out there to watch. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what I should ask you in the comments below. Without any further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. You know, if I can do it, you can do it too. And I guess really, there's only one thing left to say.
That's all, folks.